Hey, oh. Yeah. Hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in the got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yon. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood, I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Yeah, Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling to rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's really every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people we just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cool, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the signs that's in front of you? That's in the rough from up under you. Shit is gonna fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now listen. Your life, my business. You are my brother. We need each other. This truth, I live it. I will defend it. You are my brother. You are my brother. Yeah.
Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling, falling to rise no more. Falling to rise no more.
Hey, my brother. Get your hands up, it's a war now. Take a good look at this world. It's time to go hard, don't be scared now. I know you're feeling the stress. Look on your face here, and I need some help. But we made it happen with less. You in my blood, I feel what you felt. Destruction in every corner. Every day I feel like a loner. Keeping the faith, that is my armor. This is a test, but nothing can harm you. Don't be scared of truth when you hear it. Don't compromise your spirit. Don't be trying to live like these white folks. Don't be trying to chill with these white folks. Brotherhood is a weapon, and that's the shit that I stand for. If you keep the law and live it, now you a nigga I stand for. Got no time for that fake shit. That shit I can't stand, bro. Still believe in that flag. So what the hell do you stand for?
Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling to rise no more. Falling.
All right, clap it up.
Yeah.
Hey, shalom, Cap.
Shalom. Yeah, we back in the studio, man.
Come.
Tell them people out there sorry about that for last night, but we here tonight. You know what I mean? To bring this, you know what I mean, to our brothers and sisters on the island and throughout the whole entire earth. You know what I mean? Because we need, you know what I mean, something like this for us. You know what I mean? We can't trust on the oppressor to bring us these news. You know what I mean? To give us the solutions to the problems that's hampering our communities. We can't depend on them.
Right.
You understand? We could depend on them to give us the news, but what's the solution? You know what I mean?
Come.
But it to stop happening. You know what I mean? So the news could be more what? Positive than negative.
Right.
You understand?
Come.
All right. So what we have for them today?
Come. So like here, sir, but we're still upon the demolition, the unlawful demolition that took place in Cooper's Pen, Trelawny. You know what I mean? So of course we're gonna break it down as usual. You know what I mean? Let me give them the intro before we jump into it. You know what I mean? This is the Breakdown Podcast, you know what I mean? Every Friday, you know what I mean? Tonight, Saturday, due to some technical difficulties yesterday, but every Friday night, 9:30, this is where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel in the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. You understand? I'm here with our host, Captain of 13,000, Captain Nayatak, out of ISUPK, North Carolina. You understand? Commanding General Yohana, and myself, Officer 500, Kayadwan, out of ISUPK, Jamaica, under Commanding General Yohana. You understand? Yeah, man.
Bring it to them. And so, yeah, this is a terrible situation, brothers and men. Because you all just had the earthquake, what, like a few months ago?
The hurricane,
I mean the hurricane.
Sir.
Months ago. And stories come out pertaining to how the money or the relief money that was sent to you all, you know what I mean, some of it never made it to the people. You understand? A large sum of
1.2 billion.
yeah, a large sum of money didn't make it to the people who, you know what I mean, need it. You know what I mean? And they're not covering how many homes they have not repaired from the hurricane. You understand? All the money that was given to them. Instead, they was giving out vouchers for you all to go buy food for them Asians and them. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was the plan. Right? So they're going to make sure them Asians and them business up, make sure that the oppressor, he able to come down on the island and enjoy it. But the people who born and grow on the island, you all are not to enjoy it. So now tell me how that could signify that we're free. Tell me if this type of behavior signify, you know what I mean, that slavery is over.
Right.
You understand? This congresswoman, the politician.
Yeah, I think this is some MP. You know what I mean? I'm not familiar with her still, but I think she's the MP for that area. You know what I mean? And she was the one coming to tell them that the government had nothing to do with it. If you want, we can play it. So we can
play it.
In the meanwhile, everybody watching, remember to like, follow, share, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching it. You understand?
Hamilton says there's shock and anger among many Jamaicans this evening after more than 20 homes were demolished in Cooper's Pen, Trelawny on Tuesday morning. Residents say they were given no proper warning
hold on.
and watched in horror as bulldozers reduced.
Go ahead, sir.
Now, he said more than 20. Give me the real number, man. Give me the real number. You understand? Like, it's more than 20. Like, come on. You must know how much houses was demolished.
Right.
But you want to make it sound as bad as it really is when it's real bad. It's after. You understand? Go ahead.
Use their homes to rubble. Now, questions are being raised about who ordered the demolitions and what, if anything, will be done for the displaced families. Sandy Williams explains.
For some residents of Cooper's Pen in Trelawny, Tuesday morning started like any other, until the bulldozers arrived. Then, with little warning, homes were turned into piles of concrete, wood, and personal belongings. More than 20 structures were demolished.
I just came here about half an hour ago, and we did hear say whatever them plan was. We didn't even care about them plan. So I'm saying, if we come here and we just come and see them demolish the house, how come them just do it without a consent of giving people, say, yo, watch ya? You know, say, you have to get a notice for 1 month or 2 weeks, as squatters, you live on the land or whatever. Whatever news them are run with, say we are what? They should notify us.
Rojake says his 3-bedroom house was home to his family and represented an investment of about $1.5 million. Now he has no home, no bed to sleep in, and no idea where his family will spend the night. And he takes particular issue with being labeled a squatter.
As a citizen, I'm a national, I'm a native. I'm not running for nowhere come here. A Jamaica, me born and grow.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm not saying that's right, brother. You understand? You should take problem with calling him a squatter.
Right.
Because them so-called Israelis across there stealing the land and they calling them settlers.
Right.
You understand? And they you know what I mean, gain full cover from them government. Why are Jamaicans not getting full cover from their government?
Right.
Jamaicans, Trinidadians, all you know what I mean, Caribbean people. I know your leaders, some of your leaders very what you call that, very charismatic. You understand? Very. That Bajan prime minister, ooh, the love how she speaks.
Right.
The love how she speaks.
Okay.
But guess what? They're not working for you. Because that same Bajan prime minister was the ones who applaud the Ghanaians and them for pushing that whole thing with slavery in the UN.
The reparations thing.
The reparations stuff in UN.
When
how the hell are you gonna do that when the Africans and them sold us?
Right.
The Africans and them, they got compensation from the oppressor when they sold us into slavery.
They got rich from it.
Yes, we are not Africans.
Right.
We are not. And if you want, you brothers and sisters listening out, if you want me to show you that we're not Africans, I can. But today we want to stick on this.
Right.
You know what I mean? These brothers. But if you want the evidence, we can more than show you that we're not Africans. You understand? This brother here, you know what I mean, he crying, you know what I mean, he crying unto the Lord. And the Lord gonna hear you, brother. He gonna hear you. You understand?
And if I may, sir, you know what I mean? And to call us squatter like the brother is saying is so insulting. Because to say we are squatter is almost to say we don't belong here. Because it's not like you give us no land when we were so-called emancipated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where we belong? In the sea?
That's it.
Where should we go? You know what I mean? Slovakia.
No, you're right. Like you took more reparations. Bayesian Prime Minister took more reparations. What about this brother home?
Right.
You understand? His forefathers work and toil on the land. And you telling him he don't have a piece of land?
Right.
In the Bible, God gave us land. And these oppressors stole it from us. They stole we name, the so-called small hats, they call themselves the Jewish people. Stole we land along with the English, along with America, stole our land. And now you're telling us that what? Now we the vagabonds on the earth? So you're telling me my brother, he a vagabond? He ain't no vagabond. You understand? That's his land. You understand? And the government should hold to that's his land because there is rights. You understand? Like in all the people on the face of the earth, white is, black people, in whichever island they're on, always had a crowd for civil rights, for some type of rights.
Right.
You understand? Which lets you know that black, Hispanics, and First Nation people, you are God's chosen people, and continue to cry unto the Lord. Let's play a little more. I want to hear what this, what she's saying.
Go.
Trelawny Northern Member of Parliament Tova Hamilton says she's trying to determine who initiated the action. She stresses that the matter was not government-led.
All I can say is this is devastating. I must, however, indicate that this is private sector-led. I know that there is a lot of misinformation.
No, hold on. No, she is saying it's not government-led, but the police were involved.
God.
So you're telling me that the police is a private entity? So you're telling me that private sector, like people in the private sector, could hire the government police to do some rogue job? Because that's what she's saying, basically.
So like you, sir, if what she's saying is true, it basically what she's saying is that she and the government is not in charge.
Yeah.
You understand? And the police was mobilized because they came early in the morning to capture 20 out of the brothers.
Yeah.
You understand? Kidnap them, bring them to the station, and then demolish them home. So who mobilized the police?
That's it. And the police is, as far as I know in Jamaica, they are part of the government. You understand? So what is she saying that the government had nothing to do? The government had everything to do with it.
Right.
How the hell something could go on in your back? You know what I mean? Like the government is set up there to do what? For the people.
To protect the people.
Yeah.
You
understand? Like they're there to protect the people. So you're telling me you all let more than 20 houses get demolished with the help of the police?
Right.
Nah. And they do it when nobody was what? Nobody was there.
Right. When the brothers wasn't there to defend it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took away the brothers.
Yeah. So what the brothers and them kids was? What did it do to the brothers and them children? To the brothers and them wife?
So lucky, yes, sir. If I may have a tape, right? That, you know what I mean? I know, you know what I mean? You're going to find disturbing. You understand? A sister explaining what took place. I don't know if we have time. Let me just play a piece quick and fast.
Yeah,
so
play.
You know what I mean? So you get the gist of what took place.
The 3-day-old baby, them some of the man them. You see, my family member with the 3-day-old baby, them arrest them all on our baby father, and one of the man them are coming to the coaster bus to claim to say them come with the bailiff them, take up her baby, touch woman pitney, and put in a bad pan and push her out of the house and start bulldoze. Then the TV.
Pause it. You gotta explain what he's saying, because remember, people who listen, some of them might not understand the dialect.
The dialect, sir. What she's saying is, because the brothers weren't there, one of them is her family. So the people doing the demolition went into the house, saw the baby on the bed, took the baby, put the baby in a bath pan, and pushed the baby out of the house. Took up a 3 weeks old baby, sir. The baby is 3 weeks old. You understand?
Oh, and tell me this: the people who doing the demolition, are they Israelites also too?
Yeah, can.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They put us in a position where either the brother who working for the demolition crew do this, or guess what? His family is not going to eat.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sir.
And we gonna have to start making decisions based on brotherhood. That's why that song you play, that brotherhood is a weapon. It's a excellent song for brothers to know. When we behave like this, things like this will start civil war. You understand? When you take somebody baby, you take somebody land away from them. You understand? When you do things like this, brothers gonna start fighting each other. And then guess who's going to sit back and wait till the dust clear, and then go in and strong arm you and your brother, the so-called oppressor, the white man. The same man that's trying to take your land and build on it will want to see you, both of you will fight. One go to jail, one loses land, he win.
Go.
You understand? Like, we're going to have to start to realize jobs like this, we're not going to do it.
Right.
You know you have a job like this? Hey, yo, Solia. Them men coming down on that side. You all better, you know what I mean, prepare yourself.
And if I may, sir, the way I may understand it, they were also looting the people and money and goods while they were destroying.
Yes.
As well, you know?
Yes.
Them
men and them who did the demolition, now the police ain't charging them for stealing.
They stood and watched.
You understand? Which means this was not just government sanction. You understand? This was, you know what I mean? This was all the way up. Plenty money get paid for this. You understand? Nothing should be able to get built on that land. Nothing.
Right.
You understand? Nothing. But you understand? The government going to do it. Why? Because they know we separated.
Right.
Understand? Give me that what Christ said. What Christ said. No, don't give me. I just quote it. Where Christ said, "A nation divided cannot stand." You understand? Like, we will have to start to wake up and recognize that. Recognize that we in Egypt all over again. Give me that in Exodus where it talks about we'll deal wisely with them.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 10, and it says, come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies.
Right. Now we not even in that position right now. We don't even recognize that we at war. Right. And we don't have a standing military to fight any war. We don't have any equipment. Not saying we should go out there and get it. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just showing you the obvious. That's why they're able to come in and do the things they're doing to us. You understand? And nobody get charged for it. None whatsoever. You understand? Like you say, come, let us deal wisely with them. Well, hear what? The British Empire said what? We're going to give you all freedom. How the hell you could tell me the British Empire giving you freedom? Freedom is something you have to fight for. They deceived us into thinking, you understand, that we were free. And our leaders, they know they deceived us, but our leaders is getting money and living rich. They're being well paid to govern us. You understand? They're being well paid to govern us. Why? Because this went straight to what? Did this go to the Supreme Court in Jamaica?
Yeah, it went to the appeals court of appeal
in Jamaica.
Council.
They didn't have time to take it to what? They didn't allow it to go to where? The Privy Council, the one in England. They didn't allow it to go all the way there. You understand? Remember what happened to Cartel? If Cartel did not get his case to go before the Privy Council in England, he would have still been in jail, suffering.
And if I may, sir, that is because Cartel have money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If these people now have no money, them poor. You know what I mean?
That's it.
So
that is it. And that's to show you, we're not free.
Right.
You understand? We're not. Right? Anymore? No, I think that was it on that. Let us deal wisely with them. They did wisely. They say we're going to take you out to court. We're going to court. All right. Well, we get a court order now. Get the cops, get the police. Hey, 3 a.m. Go in and get them men. Take them men from the hole. Put them in jail. You have a baby on the bed and you put it in a what? In a baking pan?
In a bath pan. Like
in
a pan where you wash clothes in a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take the baby out of the house. So which means, as you say, these people were going through the people's house. Searching for any good items. You understand? Like this is, I'm telling you, this is, the Lord is looking down from heaven and hearing all of it. And if you are a black man that participated in that type of deal that you put on families, you understand? Brothers, sons, fathers, mothers, God coming to see you. Coming to see you. Coming to see you and your family. You understand? You as a black man should not have participated in that, even if it meant losing your job.
Right.
You should not. You should not have no participation in that. You know it was wrong. You know it was wrong. And if you was trying to be right, you would have taken the people items out of the house, put it to the side, and then do your job if you had to do your job. None of that took place.
Right.
You understand?
None of that. And it's almost, if I may, sir, it's almost like they were trying to do it in ears. You know what I mean? because they had those brothers, and those are the brothers where you see on the screen now. Those are the ones that they arrested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
because
look like they're living under them tent.
Can, sir. So
Go
because they know that they arrested the brothers unjustly, they have to do them thing quick because they know they have to release them. You understand? So they must try them best.
Yeah.
Do it as fast as possible. So many people never get to save nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And who's this brother right here?
All right. So this brother is a lawyer that normally he's on TikTok and he normally try to educate people about their rights, you know? So now he seems like a genuine brother because him always up on the internet just do video and I tell us that the police are not supposed to arrest you for this and that. Know your rights and so forth. So, you know what I mean? So now he's taking up the case and his, you know what I mean, on him and suing the government on behalf of the brothers. So he might go sue the government.
Yeah. The problem is he ain't just fighting the government.
Right.
That's the problem.
You know
what I mean? I hope the brothers and them get the land back. But this year should be a wake-up call to us to let us know that we have to come together on all these islands. Right. Every last one, we had to come together. America then and England and all these European nations have made us separate each other by the island, by dialect, whatever means they could get to separate us. But we all should be crying out in the Caribbean for these brothers. And when anything happened to our brother on the other island, we all come together and cry out for it. You understand what I'm saying? We done put in a situation where we are weakened as a people. So now a Jamaican man think, well, I'm Jamaican. A Trini think I'm a Trini. Right. A Bayesian think I'm a Bayesian. When we all Israelites.
Right. And forget about the Hispanics. Them don't even, you know what I mean, think them can relate to us in any way when we are seeing people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the Italians too. Go ahead.
Yeah. While on the radio show, The Street with Captain Swap, you know what I mean, he told me that, you know what I mean, similar thing like this happened recently, you know what I mean, in Trinidad. So you can see we are facing the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. We are all of us in these islands, anywhere the 12 tribes of Israel are, we have faced the same oppression, which make you know it is not random. You know what I mean? It's not random, it's the oppressor, like what Kappa make you know, behind all of this.
Yeah.
You understand? The white man. You understand? Sometimes it's easy to blame Andrew Holness, and him deserve some of the blame too. As a matter of fact, he's the one playing the oppressor's role here in Jamaica under the Governor General. See? So him, you know what I mean? Whatever blame should be laid, should blame on that traitor. You know what I mean? But you have to remember, it's the white man who is pulling the strings. Yeah. You understand? So we must go ahead, sir.
No, finish it all.
No, so I say we should remember, you know what I mean, who real enemy is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, don't lose focus, because the focus ain't gonna be lost with us fighting each other. You understand? Things get rough. You know what I mean? Them brothers, they know who did it. They know the company. They'll find the company out. You understand? And I, you know what I mean? I hope they keep the cool. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Get lawyer up. You know what I mean? Follow the process. But I wouldn't bet money on it. You understand? Because these oppressors already calculate, we're going to do this, we're going to have this piece of money, we're going to give them. But this is going up. And in 100 years, we're going to make 10 times the amount we just give them. When they don't steal the land from you.
Right.
They stole it. But guess what they did? They used the law that the oppressor done create for your country to come steal your land.
Okay.
And bribery.
Okay.
You understand? We should find out all who have to deal with this. You understand? All who? Because you can't tell me that MP ain't know what was going to take place.
For our constituency, she have to know. You know what I mean? And it's so, if I make you, it's so insulting to the intelligence of the people. You know what I mean? She turned up right after the demolition. Or she never turned up before the demolition to stop it. You understand? You tell me, say, a demolition can take place within your constituency and you don't know about it. You understand? Come on, man. It's an insult. And that's why we always tell you, voting never help black people. You must stop vote. Stop voting. You know what I mean? You think that going to the polling station and mark your X beside the bell or mark your X beside the head are going to make a difference. All you have vote for is the people who are going to, you know what I mean, who are going to administrate punishment towards you and oppression. All you have vote for.
And we say this so heavy too because we don't see it, right? Why? Because they're using our brothers to do it. You understand? We see our brothers, you know what I mean, whooping we behind, you know what I mean, shooting and oppressing each other.
Yeah.
But that oppression is coming from somewhere else. And they're using our people to do it. You understand? So now you could slowly but surely lose focus on your enemy. And think the brother on the island is the enemy when he ain't your enemy. You understand? He's being used, you understand, to be an enemy. You understand? And I'm trying for us to see it, brother. I don't know if I'm doing a good doing it justice in explaining it to brothers and sisters to try and wake up and wake up quick. The problem is these Christian churches also too, who have you thinking that God loves everybody. Well, if God loved everybody, why did this get done to them?
Right.
Why? If you pushing that God loves everybody, was this that was done to these brothers, was it right? No, does God love the people who did that to those brothers? Or does God love the brothers that it happened to? It's so confusing. It starts again. They start talking more love, loving everybody. Clearly, you can see America don't like the Iranians. But we must love the people who oppress us. That don't make sense. It's crazy. You understand? And any more you want to jump into some scriptures?
Yeah,
let's start with Deuteronomy. Wait, you can start here.
Okay, come on. All right, Salakia, sir. This is Proverbs 22 and 28, and it says, remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set.
You understand? Like, we have laws and rules in this Bible, man. I mean, of course, our land was taken from us. Now we here on the island, we was not given land as a means of reparation. We was not given anything.
Right.
But lo and behold, these brothers, forefathers left the land for them. But guess what? There's no paperwork. They can't find the paperwork. They can't find the paperwork. Now, instead of the government do right by these men who have been living on the land for so many years. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Get in the background.
Yeah, sir. So the brother that owned the land died and he had children. You know what I mean? But his children was minors. So the government basically took charge of the land and sell it without, you know what I mean, the consent of his children. This was meanwhile, people have already been, you know what I mean, building on the land without protest from the children. Children wasn't, I guess if the children had power over the land, they would probably sell it to the people on the land.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Or sell it in part to whoever want a piece of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who already built. But because the government take it, the government sell it to some foreign hotel chain. You know what I mean? And that is where the problem lies now. Now it results in the people get demolished. You know what I mean? So that.
And where's the hotel chain? What hotel chain is it?
So let me find them again. 1 second.
These bastards. These are the problem right here. And the Lord said it in the Bible, how the oppressor, how he was going to live, how he was going to get rich. Right. Him getting rich is us being poor, is us being oppressed. That's how he gets rich. He don't get rich by, by doing what's right. Nah. That's how you get rich in this place, man.
Salakia is New Falmouth Resort Limited.
And that's out of Canada.
All right. So there's a Canada company, Royalton Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
They are the one that, you know what I mean? They are the chain, but I guess them. I don't know the history about New Falmouth Resort. Falmouth is a Jamaican. I think Falmouth is the capital of Trelawny. See, but this no sound like a resort limited. Don't sound like something that a Jamaican would own. You get what I say?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So this could be the same Canadian company own. Let me just find out quick and fast.
Because you remember that time on the beach when they was trying to, privatize the beach, and they was trying to get the brothers and them from, from off the beach. Just imagine you have a government, and that government is now privatizing, majority, stuff on the island. And I think you'll look up the percentage of the privatized organizations that they have, or the percentage, of privatized organizations, on the island. Okay. And I think I believe you did, right?
So like I say that again, sir. 1 second.
You did look up the percentage of privatized organization or land in Jamaica.
Right, so it says 70% of land private in Jamaica, but when it comes to the tourist resorts, it's owned 60% of it is owned by foreign entities. And
what the hell is that?
And also 500,000 to 700,000 Jamaicans are considered squatters. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah. So 500,000 to 700,000 Jamaicans are considered squatters. So that's, you know what I mean?
So that's this more likely ain't the first, and it is not going to be the last.
Right.
You understand?
Come.
Not going to be the last. Because I'm waiting to see what they're going to do. Because they see to break it down. Let's see if they're going to start building on it.
Come.
Let's see. You understand? Because money, the oppressor done use money as a weapon against us.
Right.
You understand? It's no different than, you hire an assassin to go commit a crime. You understand? Well, you hiring these privatized company to go now make people homeless. So of course to them it's a job. But your job is now making families homeless.
So like you, sir, if I may.
Come on.
So all right, New Falmouth is a Jamaican company, you know what I mean? But Royalton Hotel is owned by Sunwise Travel Group, which is a Canadian, you know what I mean? So the hotel in thing they involved in it It's a Canadian owned hotel chain, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So more likely, you know what I mean, tell them you all handle that down there. When you're finished with that, we'll come and build.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And this is how they're handling it. By oppressing their own people.
Right.
Give me the one in Micah now. Micah, I think 2:1.
It says, Micah chapter 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
This was iniquity. This was wrong. You understand? If you had to line it up with the Bible, this was a sin. You understand? This was iniquity. This was something devised by people who want to get rich by any means. You understand? Read on.
And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
It's in the power what?
Of their hand.
It's in the power of their hands.
Guess
who don't have guess who don't have the power? The person that you are oppressing.
Right.
It's in the power of the government hands. It's in the power of the privatized hand, because the government and the private organization, they're both working together. And using I mean the police force to come in there, you understand, and oppress the people. Go on.
Verse 2. And they covet fields and take
and they what?
Them, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
And take them by what?
By violence.
You understand? They in their mind, they're concocting a well-devised plan where we don't have to have no violence in it.
Right.
So guess what? You'll go get them in. Go get them in 3 o'clock in the morning, and by 10 p.m., we done with those houses. Go get them. Read on. 10 a.m., I should say. Go ahead.
And houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
They what?
So they oppress a man and his house.
They oppress a man and his house.
I
would like to find out what's the name of the demolition company. There are some evil people. There's some evil people are. You understand? Yeah, demolish. Read on, and it say even a man and his what?
And his house.
Even a man and his heritage.
Even a man and his heritage.
So now this man don't have nothing to pass on to his son or his daughter, to his family. You cut that off. Ain't no problem. You understand? Give me the one where the Lord say, I think it's in Deuteronomy, where the Lord said that this is my land. You know what I mean? Wherever Israelites go, wherever you put them, that land there belongs to the Lord because it belongs to an Israelite. You understand? The Lord created this earth for the Israelites, with Christ being the king over us.
So like I may have Joel 3:2. It says, I will also gather all nations, I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
You understand? The Lord is going to come for you. I know you heathens, especially you oppressors, You're sitting down in the background in the offices, you hear me, way up in the skyscrapers. So we don't get to see you. But we get to see Joe, you know what I mean, little Jimmy. You know what I mean? Give me a known Jamaican name.
Blacks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we get to see blacks.
Short man
Man on the forklift, brown
you know
man who breaking down the house. We get to see them.
Okay.
You understand? So we blame them when in truth and in fact, we had to blame them up in the office in the suit and tie. We had to blame the oppressor. You understand? Because they're the ones that are doing it. They're the ones that are doing it. They're the one that created this whole monetary system. Where now a Jamaican, he had to work 10 times as hard as a brother who's not on the island to make money, to make things meet. So now the oppressor, he could come from Europe. You on the island, you can't pay to go to the resorts, to enjoy the island, to enjoy it. But guess who could come and pay for it? Them Europeans.
Right.
They treat the Caribbeans like a what? Like a playground.
Yeah. Okay.
When they come for holidays, they tell you, you know what I mean, they get back, I mean, you try to serve them as best as you could, but to them it's bad service. And they start to tell you what they want to tell you about your service and about your country.
So like you, sir, if I may.
Come on.
The Caribbean is where them come and feel like, you know what I mean, the old-time slave master. Them get the old-time slave master treatment, you know?
Yeah.
Where them get black people or Hispanic to serve them, you know what I mean, on them hands and them knees, you know? I make them feel like, you know what I mean, slavery days again. You understand? Yeah. And that is why people don't know why tourists love to come to Jamaica, you know, because in America, black people are not, you know what I mean, so willing to serve them like, oh, you serve them. Yeah. You give them the slave master treatment. You know what I mean? Where maybe a black man in America would probably punch him in his jaw for saying the N-word. But you on the resort, if him call it the N-word, you have to just take it, you have to suck it up because you want to keep your job. You understand? Yeah. And you make him feel like the good old racist that him forefathers used to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. That is why them love these islands. You know what I mean? Slack.
No, you're right. And it's, you know what I mean, it's appalling to what they're doing. Why? Because now, okay, it's like this, right? In the Bible, right? A poor man and a rich man going before a judge, the poor man will get justice. You understand? The rich man will get justice. Poor, rich. But in this kingdom that the white man set up, poor people settle for no justice. These brothers should never give up their land. They should never. Why I'm saying this is this. Just imagine you have brothers like this, right? So more than likely you know that what? They don't have money.
Right.
So how is this other brother in his suit getting fed? If they don't get money, how are you getting money? Where you getting money from? Where you gonna get money from? How long you think you can do that for?
Right.
Unless somebody from the other side come and say, you know what? Yeah, we could squash this. Let's go tell them they can't get the land again, but get them this piece of money. No, they're settling when they should never settle. That land is their own. It's their own. And the government should compensate them for the destruction of their home and build it back. Give them the money to build it back on their land. That lawyer should not settle for nothing else. But he going to. Because how long a brother could live on that 10-4 with his family? They know the oppression they're putting us under. And it's you know what I mean? The Lord is going to hear it. You had the one in Deuteronomy I'm talking about? I think it's Deuteronomy. Hold on, I'll tell you. Deuteronomy. Hold on.
He shall lend to thee.
Deuteronomy. No. Hold on. I'll tell you. No, I think it's Leviticus. Slacky. Leviticus 25 and 23.
Can. This is Leviticus chapter 25 and 23. The land shall not be sold forever.
The land shall not be what?
Sold forever.
Ever. Like, we don't understand the value of land. And that's because of slavery. Where we have to work on a land that did not belong to us. You understand? So we don't understand the value. But these oppressors, they understand value of land. These rich men, they understand the value of land. Read on.
For the land is mine.
For the land is who?
Mine.
Wherever Israelites is, that land they own, that's the Lord. You understand? Lord. And what you doing to the God-chosen people, brother, read on.
For ye are strangers and sojourners with me.
For you are what?
Strangers and sojourners with me.
We in a strange land in the Caribbean and sojourners. Our land is in the Middle East that these Israelis own and the Saudi Arabians, all these Arabs own. That's our land that the Lord gave to us. Well, we're here, we're strangers, we're sojourners. That land belonged to them brothers. Read on.
Verse 24. And in all the land of your possession you shall grant a redemption for the land.
You shall grant a what?
A possession for the land.
A possession. Read on.
Verse 25. If thy brother be waxing poor and has sold away some of his possession.
You know, it's telling you, if he wax poor, meaning that the brother poor and he needs, money to buy food to eat, to take care of his family. He waxing poor. You understand? Sometimes Michael loses his job, fall on hard times. Right? Read on.
And has sold away some of his possession.
And stole it away. Meaning he sell this piece of land. He sell a lot. He sell a lot of his land. Right? Read on.
And if any of his kin come to redeem it, then shall he redeem that which his brother sold.
Then he's going to have to what? Redeem that which his brother has what?
Sold.
Because the Lord is trying for that land not to leave you what? Your family. You understand? Like he have laws in there. Come on.
And it's so heavy the point that we bring out because the family, the children of the man who own the land, you know what I mean? Them can't get the land back. You understand? Because the government is in the way. So now, dear brothers, build on the land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's redeeming it because they are the rightful owners of the land, the children. So they are redeeming it because the government wants to sell it to the oppressor. Salakia.
That's the kin. That's the kin.
Yeah, because those are their family by blood. Meaning they are Israelites like them. You understand?
They're supposed to give them the land.
Can.
They're supposed to give them people back the land. Because they did them wrong. They did them dirty.
Right.
You know what I mean? For a government that's supposed to protect their people, take care of the people, they did them brothers dirty.
Sir.
That is some oppressor dealing. A white man will do that. Will steal land like that from you. Just like what he did to the Native Indians or even the Mexicans when they took Arizona and told them that they sell it for, for small money. When you took the land, you stole the land. Read on.
And if thy brother be waxing poor and has sold away some of his possession, and if any of his kinfolk come to redeem it, then shall he redeem that which his brother sold.
You understand? Read on.
Verse 26. And if the man have none to redeem it, and himself be able to redeem it. Verse 27. Then let him count the years of the sale thereof, and restore the overplus unto the man to whom he sold it, that he may return and that he may return unto his possession.
You understand? Like the Lord is putting it in a way up where you can't go over on your brother.
Right.
Because he's selling this in time of need. You understand? But the Lord is putting it in a way where now you could go back and redeem your land. You understand? But the government ain't doing that. The government letting these oppressors come in and take the land, build on it, get rich. And now you getting poor on the island. And now that brother gonna die and have nothing to pass to his children. So his children will have to do what now? Start over from scratch?
Right. You know what I mean? When if I may, sir, which the law clearly say, if they want to acquire back the land, allow them, make them pay the overplus, or you know what I mean, the surplus, and gain back them land, because I feed them land. Why you gonna put a blockade? That's why, all right, sir. That's why the laws of the Most High is so important. It protect our inheritance, as opposed to the law of Jamaica, which is, you know what I mean, colonial, you know what I mean, and all it does is oppress we. That's why we tell you, you know, this Bible is not a religious book, you know. This Bible have laws to protect your human rights. You understand? Right. Because these children who are the rightful owner for this land, according to God's law, they should be able to come back and get back them land without the land being sold to some stranger. You know what I mean? Or somebody else, if they can't afford, somebody else can go on, you know what I mean, purchase the land so that the land can eventually go back to them, because ultimately it's their land. You know what I mean? It. It's lucky.
Yeah. And you so right there with the Bible being, you know what I mean, not a religious book. It's about laws. Okay. So now if you are a brother and you get put on this job, by law, you're not supposed to do it.
Right.
You're supposed to just, I'm not partaking in this.
Okay.
You're supposed to get off that backhoe or whatever, that bulldozer that you're on, and walk off the job. I'm not doing it.
Right.
Because that's my brother's land. That's my brother's place. You're going to tear down. I ain't doing it. You understand? Find somebody else to do it. Go get somebody else to do your dirty work. You know what I mean? Certain things we definitely should not, you know what I mean, be part of, man. You understand? And if you're part of it, you understand, a job like this, then you should be the one to have some type of integrity, some type of moral compass. You understand? Should be willing to stand up for what's right. And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't do that job. You shouldn't. We'll find something else to do. Come on.
If I may, and you know what I mean, this is part of the problem with politics, because we can almost assure you that those brothers that came to do the demolition, they were politically affiliated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what politics do is make you don't have no sympathy for your own brothers and sisters because of the side where you pick. We see a lot of this over the internet. You know what I mean? During this whole thing we are going with the land, you see a lot of people who are aligned with a certain party and say, well, them get notice from 10 years ago and where them should have come off of the land and where. And we can guarantee you, sir, majority of them people there, they on squatter land too. You understand?
Okay. Yes. And this was saying too. The UN told these Israelis they cannot go take the Palestinians' land. Ain't nobody in the uproar saying what? You all can't do that. Ain't nobody trying to stop them.
Right.
You want to be all right, and you know what I mean, this, that they're squatters, this, that, the other. When these people are trying to survive, this is their land.
They
ain't squatters. They're squatters because the government done swindle them out of their land and knew what they were doing for when time like this to come, to now come and say we're gonna try to cash in on this quick.
You
understand? Like this here is unacceptable. You know what I mean? The Jamaican government had to be held accountable for this, and they should repay these brothers. You understand? Build these brothers back their home and give them back their land. You telling me these people can't go somewhere else? So they can't go somewhere else where there's land, where nobody living on, where nobody own and get? Why they want that land? And this is just a fraction of the people we're looking at here. Just a fraction. They broke down more than 20 homes in that community.
And if I may, sir, there was plans to do more demolition too. It's just, I think the reason why it stopped because of the outcry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because one lady did say them put pegs at Fiar Gate as a marker for say Fiar House must get them destroyed too. But it not happened yet because, you know what I mean, of course, this went viral and people are cry out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here we are going with this or no. You see, Trelawny is a tourist resort, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like them have some development plan, which, you know what I mean, the government so hypocritical, talking like them don't know what's up, when it's all part of the big grand plan for develop, you know what I mean, the side of Trelawny into a tourist, you know what I mean?
That's it.
So, you know, you can see the hypocrisy, sir.
No, you're right. Because if you want to do that, right, then the right thing would be go to the brothers and them, tell them, yo, we fit in to do this. We want to do this. How can we help you all move?
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
Like we're gonna put you all here in this part of the island. We're gonna give you all this. Like, do the thing right. But they don't want to do that. Why? Because doing the thing right means less money going in their pockets.
Right.
The less money going in their pockets. So, you know what? You're going. We had the military. We had the police. Yeah, they're going to cry, but they can't do nothing. What are they going to do? We could just bring the police in. We could just bring the defense force in. So now you have your government turning on its people. Why? Because your government working for an outside entity. You understand? Your government not working for you. And I'll say it over and over again. We've been tricked into thinking that there's two parties on the island or three parties on the island when there's just one. Just one. Just one. And you thinking it's three. It's just one party on the island. Whichever one gets in office is going to do the bidding of America or England or whichever European country comes in and pay them money. They're not working for you. I've never been. Because what's the opposition saying? What's the opposition doing?
The opposition, they might try capitalize our fight. You know what I mean? They might bring up something where a weak argument when I really get the people them any justice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You know why?
Try to pints our fight, basically. Not really to help the people then.
Yes, because they're not about helping the people.
Okay.
They're about getting in power. And now guess what? We do this smoother than you all did it. You understand? They ain't going to stop it. They can't stop it. Because if whoever was in power, this would have happened nonetheless. They couldn't stop it.
Okay.
You understand? Give me the one in Ecclesiasticus 34.
Okay. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34 and verse 20. Whoso bringeth an offering of the goods of the poor, do it as one that killeth the son before his father's eye.
Understand this. These are the most I look at a poor man.
Okay.
The most you take advantage of a poor man, the most I is saying is as if you kill a father's son. Understand that. What they doing to these poor people, the Lord is likening to a father having to bury his son. Read on.
Okay. Verse 21. The bread of the needy is their life.
The what?
The bread of the needy is their life.
That's why when Christ came in the New Testament, Christ said what? Christ said what? The meek shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Like Christ was basically telling you, poor people, the Lord is going to put you in power.
Okay.
Because these rich people are evil people. Read.
Okay. He that defrauded him thereof is a man of blood.
And he that defraud the poor is a man of what?
Blood.
That's your government.
Okay.
You understand? That's your government. You defraud a poor man, you are a man of blood. Because if it goes to you having to inflict violence on them to get it, you will do it. Because you're a man of blood. You understand?
Okay.
Any more?
Okay. Verse 22. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him. And he that defraudeth the laborer of their hire is a bloodshedder.
You understand? Like the Lord done put things in this Bible here to let us, know how to deal with each other right. Like you can't take food out of man's mouth. You might as well, the Lord said, unalive him. You're a killer. You're a man of blood. Can't do them things, man. Give me Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8.
I select yes, sir. I don't know if you want 23.
Go ahead.
23 said, when one buildeth and another pull it down, what profit of they then but labor?
You understand? Meaning what? You pull this down. Now somebody had to come and do what?
Build it back up. Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Like this here is unacceptable for the Jamaican government. You understand? Unacceptable. Yeah. Like, has the president or the prime minister come out and say anything about this as yet?
I see a statement where I can't confirm. I don't know if it's a new statement or something, because it's just a clip I see circulating where he's saying that he's gonna act swiftly against squatters. Now that me think about it, sir, I think it's a whole clip. But he said that the police are going to be mobilized against people squatting, and him will take this serious. You know what I mean? So this might just be a result of all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, they're trying to really, distract the people on the island right now. The people in rulership on the island, they're fully out to distract the public on what the oppressor is doing. You understand? Because he coming in to steal and gobble up. You understand? Whole way at with Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8, go to Genesis where it talks about him, how he was going to live. You understand? And remember this, The Bible tells you how the white man was going to live on this earth, how these Europeans were going to live, how your oppressor was going to live on this earth. Read.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him.
Tell them where you're at. Genesis what?
Genesis chapter 27 and 39.
That's it.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Meaning he was going to enjoy this earth. Fatness. Jamaica is a beautiful island. All these islands, Barbados, you know what I mean, Trinidad, they are beautiful islands. Trinidad and Tobago, they're beautiful islands. You understand? Barbados, Grenada, St. Kitts, Navy, St. Lucia. These are beautiful islands. Right? But listen how you was going to get them. Read.
And of the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40.
Yeah.
And by the sword shalt thou live.
And by what?
And by the sword shalt thou live.
They wasn't going to inherit or, you know what I mean, get the best things on earth by being righteous. They were going to get it by doing things like this. Being conniving, being evil, being unalivers. You understand? That's how they was going to inherit it. That's why they're in the Middle East right now fighting in wars. That's why Putin and them fighting wars right now. Because that's how they was going to enjoy the earth, by unaliving people, by dealing evil with people, unrighteous with people. The problem is the man in your face that's doing it is your brother. And he's the one that's being paid by the oppressor to do it. Now, with the Bible and with the teachings that Commander Jane Hannah teach us, we will see that you are not supposed to be the one that now comes and oppress your brother. You in a position like that, you are going to have to not oppress your brother. You're going to have to choose to love your brother. You understand? But the oppressor knows he done created this whole monetary system. And he knows because we're poor, he could buy some of us. You understand? That's why the Most High said in the Bible, he has reserved what I think it's 7,000 men that will not bow or bend their knee to Baal. You understand? That won't go and serve no other God. But to some of us, money is our God. And we'll do anything the oppressor say to do for money. And that's your leadership. That's why they continue to lie and play this game of politics. Because it's about money at the end of the day. Read on.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
That's it. That's how they was going. That's how they're going to live, by a sword. You think if them brothers and them was there, they would have stopped what was going on? No. But some blood would have been shed. You understand? And it's all because your government is trying. Your leaders in the government trying to make money. Right? Now, drop that and go to Ecclesiasticus.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of the unrighteous dealings.
Because of the what?
The unrighteous dealings.
The Jamaican government. Because of your what? Unrighteous what? Dealings with the oppressor, that oppressor also too. I'm leaving the white man out. The oppressor, along with your government. Read on.
Injuries and riches got by deceit.
Injuries and what?
And riches.
Got by what?
Got by deceit.
By deceit. You're evil for doing that. Read on.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
And this is the oppressor right here. Because they don't deal with us so evil. They done got what? Rich doing it. And now when you do what they do, you become a squatter. You become a criminal. You become somebody who is, who is, looked at as being the most vile creature on the earth when you do what they did. And they did it and got rich off of it. Rich. That's how they got this place. That's how they got Jamaica. Like, who owned Blue Mountain Coffee? Blue Mountain Coffee is supposed to be a national product. Who owned Blue Mountain?
So like I said, the Chinese.
You understand? How the hell the Chinese was able to come and own Blue Mountain? Because they're government.
Come.
Who owns some of your highways? We had to pay tolls on. Tolls on you. I don't understand. The Chinese again. You understand?
Come.
We're going to have to wake up and recognize our leaders, they getting rich while we getting poor and poor and not having any power to stop these evil things happening from us. You want to pull out scripture with binding strong man?
Come. This is the book of Mark chapter 3 and verse 27. And it says, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods.
Right? You can't enter into a man's house and take his goods from him unless you do what?
Come. Except you will first bind the strong man.
Unless you come 3 o'clock in the morning, lock the man up and do what? And put him in jail. For no reason. For no reason whatsoever. And now, if there was brotherhood, like how brotherhood is supposed to be on these islands, we all could have come together, even though they lock our brothers up.
Come.
You understand? And pass up to it. But the government, no. The oppressor, no. Like, watch and see what's going to happen once brothers and sisters on the island start getting wiser to what's being done to them. And we start coming together. Watch and see what they're going to start doing. You understand? And you better stand strong, black man. Hispanic man. You Taino Indians, you Amerindians, you better stand strong with your brothers. Any more?
Come. And then he will spoil his goods. So like spoil his house.
Spoil his house. Which we did to the brothers' them house. You demolish it with all the items in it. And it's alleged that some of the items went missing. You went in and spoiled some of these brothers' house, is alleged.
So like I say, if I may.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Demolishing the brothers' them house with them goods is like a double evil, you know. You know what I mean? Because now, instead of finding somewhere to, you know what I mean, to live, a shelter or whatever, now them have to find back all them furniture, all them, some loose documents, some loose, you know, it's like you set them back, you know what I mean, years.
Yes, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah, so they basically make it harder for them recover from this. You know what I mean?
So now when they go to court and say, hey, Well, you need your paperwork, your birth paper, you need this paper, a passport. Where it is. Oh, well, then you have to go get that first. So now, guess what? They know we have a short span when it comes to things like these.
Okay.
You understand? And we've been fighting and struggling the whole life. And we're going to take that quick escape to peace. And sometimes that quick escape to peace might be the right escape. You understand?
Okay.
I feel for these brothers, but the government, they're for sure terrorizing them. And it's, you know what I mean, the logo come see you politicians.
Right.
The logo come see you politician. You understand?
Okay.
Any more?
Yeah, sir. That was it for that scripture.
That was it?
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean, with that, you know what I mean, I don't know if you want to end it, you know what I mean, on that. Or you want to let's end it. Let's end it with this one, with Christ telling them, the disciples, you know what I mean, asking them a question and then basically giving them the solution to the problem that they was having back then. And it's the same problem we having right now. You understand?
Okay.
Tell them, yeah?
Okay. This is the book of Matthew chapter 17 and 25.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yes. And when he was come into the house, Yahushua prevented him, saying, what thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take a custom or duty?
Right. So Christ is asking the disciples, Simon specifically, like, who takes up what? Takes what? Tribute?
Can.
Read on.
Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute?
Yeah, custom or tribute. Right, read on.
Of their own children or of strangers?
Of their own children. Is Esau doing this to his own children? Is your oppressor doing this to his own children? Or is he doing it to his strangers? To somebody who's not of his nation? That's why it don't faze him. It don't bother him.
Can.
Right? Christ is asking him a question. Read on. Listen to what Simon said.
Can. Verse 26. Peter saith unto him, of strangers.
Of who?
Yahweh, of strangers.
Of strangers. I expect a stranger to do me this. I expect a stranger, an Esau, to be on that barco, not my brother. I expect Esau to be inside going through my house, going through my brother's house to try and see what he could salvage. I expect Esau doing that, not my brother.
Okay.
I expect a stranger to do it. Read on.
Okay. Yahushua saith unto him, then are the children free.
Then are what?
Then are the children free.
He's in then the children free. Right? Read on.
Verse 27. Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, go thou to the sea and cast an hook, and take up the fish that first cometh up.
Right, read on.
And when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money that take and give unto them for me and thee.
Right. Now skip me to where Christ is telling Peter, give unto Caesar, render unto Caesar what's Caesar. You understand? Like, Christ is trying to get you to understand, yeah, well, if you paying this, are the children free? No, we're not free. We have never been freed in the islands or in America.
Right.
Your leaders have you thinking you're free. But when you sit down and analyze everything that's happening to your people, we're not free. Read.
Okay. This is the book of Luke 20 and 25. And it says, and he said unto them, Render therefore unto Caesar the things which be Caesar's, and
So
unto
render
God.
unto Caesar is the solution.
God.
Christ was giving them the solution to the problem. Render unto Caesar what's Caesar's. Right? Read on.
God. And unto God the things which be God's.
Unto things which is of the Most High, belong to the Most High, you better give it to the Most High.
Right.
You understand?
God.
Christ was telling them, go pay your taxes. Ain't no sweat. The white man have IMF, you know what I mean, over your shoulder. You pay IMF. Let them pay them. But your soul belongs to the Lord.
Right.
So now you come and deal with your people right. Why? Because your soul belongs to the Lord. Some chain come to you and tell you, yo, I'm going to pay this amount of money, this, we need the land. Oh, we can't. We don't have any. We don't have any to, no, we have not any Trelawny. We can't go take those people land. Now, if you want your resort, you could have it in this section right here. We go clear some trees down. And
God.
You understand?
God.
But here's where my brothers are. You're not going to take them off this. That's what the Bible will do. If you follow it right, if you have a right person to lead you, that is what you would do. But because money runs your government, because the oppressor runs your government, these things will continue to happen to us. You understand? These things will continue to happen to us because the wrong people are in charge. We are following the wrong people. You understand? Come follow Commander Jerry Hannah in the Israelite School University of Practical Knowledge. Come follow him. And he's going to teach you what real brother is, what this Bible is about, and how we should treat each other, and how we should not treat each other. These brothers that bulldoze, that demolish these houses, we're all coming for you all, I'm telling you. Coming for you all. Should have never did that to these people, to these poor people. You did it to them because they had no way of fighting back.
Right.
It's just like a child. When a woman commits abortion, she commits the abortion. Why? Because that child can't cry, can't fight back and say, no, stop what you're doing. So you do it. Ain't no problem. The Lord will come see you all. Anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah, sir. I think we can close off a show right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Anybody hear me? Your brothers and sisters, yo, that you all listening? You any questions, man? You send your questions in. You know what I mean? You type a question in or send it in, you know what I mean? And we'll get, you know what I mean? We get answered on the show. You understand? But here we trying to wake us up, man. We're trying to wake black people up to realize that, you know what I mean, we ain't free in this place. And the only way for things like this to stop happening, we got to come together. You understand? Come together and separate from these governments. When I say separate from these governments, mentally separate from them.
Gone.
You understand? I ain't talking about no guns or nothing. No, don't get worried. We ain't talking about no guns. We talk more mentally separating yourself from these government and giving your love to your people. The government can't use you to go harm your brother, to go harm your sister. You understand? Anything else?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a good point to end it on, sir. You know what I mean? Our people separating from the government, I mean, don't vote. You know what I mean? Stop voting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Next election, don't participate. Because if you continue participating in the elections, you really tell them, say, you want the oppressor to rule over you.
Yeah.
It's like give them the confirmation that you still want Britain for rule, and the oppression will continue. You understand?
Yeah.
So just don't vote. You know what I mean? Instead, find the ISUPK and a commanding general, Hannah. Get inside these classes. You have your king already.
Yeah.
Right. So that
you can imagine we on the island, we start growing with crops, having we animals, and now interacting with each other. The government will have to find ways to deal with that. Why? Because now there will be important items that we're not using. Why? Because we working together. We dealing with each other together. You understand? And look and see what they're going to do. If you're free, the IMF is going to tell them, you have to stop what's going on. Them people coming together, we have to stop that. You had CARICOM. What they're trying to do with CARICOM? They're trying to stop all of that. Because they don't want you all coming together nowhere on the island. What me and Kayad want doing, you understand, and these brothers in Trinidad, Sawap, and the brothers in Trinidad, Captain Mashak with the brothers in England, you understand, and Trinidad, and Abadawan, you understand, and Akashka. What we about to do, they ain't ready. Because the Lord, we working for the Lord. We're not working for the government, we're working for the Lord.
That's right.
We're going to pay with taxes. We're going to be outstanding citizens for you all. But we giving we soul to the Lord. You brothers who want to live like that, want to be like that, come join us, man. Come join us.
Okay.
You understand? So that things like these don't continue to happen to us. You understand? All right. Anything else?
So like, we can close it there. You know what I mean? Just to tell everybody, like, follow, share, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. This is the Breakdown Podcast, where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. And with that, shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Pray for them brothers and them, man. Pray for them brothers and them.
Go.
You brothers out there, pray for them brothers. All right.
Go.
Shalom.
Yeah, man. Shalom. Yeshua.
No more. Babylon is falling. Rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's really every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the sign that's in front of you? That's in the rough from up under you. Shit is gonna fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now listen. Your life, my business. You are my brother. We need each other. This